Alright guys, so welcome back to the Charles Leclerc career mode. Part 2 was Bahrain. I'd say it was pretty interesting on the first lap. So if you haven't seen that, go watch it back then. Come back to this before we're going to part 3, China. Let's just get into it.
Welcome to Shanghai, China, for what I've no doubt...
Alright, I don't think we're gonna risk it, like... we'll risk it. We'll go on the mediums. Slower tire. That means we'll be able to stop later. If it works out. Hooked on that curve way too long. Wasn't good. Alright, so P5, maybe not worth the risk right now, but it should get a lot easier, hopefully.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top...
As you can see, nobody else was on mediums except us. But of course, the top 10 can't switch their tire compounds. The rest of the grid from 11th on down to the last grid spot on 20th can change.
Let's run you through the drop.
Sadly, we cannot change to the softs.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
But we are going to have a better strategy than the rest of the pack because the softs do not last longer on this track. It is a very tire hungry track, so the track will eat up the tires very quickly. So it's best to go with obviously mediums to softs rather than softs to mediums. So the pack might pit around lap 6, maybe even 5 if their tires get bad. We'll be able to pit on lap 9. Just have a 5-lap stint to the finish on the softs. Here we go. Red lights. Lights out and away we go. Not the start that I could have wanted. Here comes Albon to try to overtake. And it looks like the pack's not coming in. Bottas gets in the first as Hamilton's pushing. He's getting pushed out wide by Vettel here. So I'm going to try to... Nope. Alright. Damage. No, I'm gonna rewind that. I'm not gonna deal with that. No, I said I wouldn't try to rewind, but I mean, you got Perez there, you got Magnussen there. I had nowhere to go. down the inside we try on Albon here. As we're being held up by Bottas and Vettel. Just kind of having a ding-dong battle. Getting rich here. Gonna try to stick it around the outside of Albon. It's going to work. Is that outside move I like to work on. Like I said in the last episode. Try to look up the inside of the step in there. Just wasn't going to work out.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
So Albon's going to try to overtake us maybe here. As we get on the long kilometer back straight. A very long straight. There's a break into the hairpin. Albon didn't try to pass. I was wondering if he was going to, but I guess it's not today. Oh, hold on. It's bloody hot in here. Alright, sorry about that. It's hot in this room. I'm gonna turn on the fan. Back into it here. Just trying to catch Verstappen. Try to get something working here. But the front three are trying to pull away from Verstappen. I need to get Verstappen before they pull away. The field is starting to spread out here and multiple gaps. No one's really staying together anymore. And that goes me wide. Just trying to stick it around this turn. Got a jump, Albon. Albon's got the jump. Oh! Alright. He's there. Oh, I thought I was gonna have a crash on Albon. Didn't want that to happen. Hey, come on. Stick to the truck.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Jeez, they were just fighting my teammate up there. I was getting a reel in, me and Verstappen more than me, but one can dream, right? And Vettel drops down to third. Just hoping I could get DRS off of Verstappen. Which might not be happening. Albon will definitely get it off of me. I did not get it. Dang it. Alright. Defend. Oh, I broke way too late. No. Fight back.
We're trailing our teammate
Oh!
by 2. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
You know what? Frick it. We'll do two. We'll do two trucks. We'll do two. We'll do Baku as well. Why not? Sucks though.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the silver. And after this round of the World Champ,
That's what we want happening there. It was totally my fault though. I moved in. I thought I had enough room to cover off Albon. Apparently I didn't, and I was put into the wall. So it was my fault. I kind of like I didn't know he was there, but you know.
the circuit has rubbed it in with practice, but this is.
Alright, let's just stick with the sauce. Let's not risk it. I think I didn't do a Charles Leclerc there. Cross the line.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
It's pole position.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Leclerc.
So there we go. P1. So now it's time for the Rio race, hopefully. If we don't take ourselves out like we did in China, we'll be alright.
It's time to see how our
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy.
I'm gonna kinda make this strategy last. Lights down, away we go. Good start for me. And Vettel gets another great start as everyone just files in. Hamilton and Bottas fighting for third now, as both Ferraris are trying to steam away from them. Going into turn 2. Ooh, the Mercedes get really close to each other. Do I have front wing damage? No, I do not. I am okay. Vettel steaming as we try to steam away from everybody else. Just trying to make it a Ferrari 1-2 out here. It's looking to be, it looks like it's working as two Mercedes are fighting for third. I don't know why they would be doing that this early. But there they go. They're still side by side as they go through about 3 or 4 corners. Still side by side. Are they ever going to let up? I think they have. Hamilton. Hamilton takes third away from Bottas. That was good, but those two Ferraris are just running away with this right now. As both of us are not looking back too much. It's only a pretty sizable gap, and we'll just run away with it by the looks of it. Just trying to stay concentrated at this track because it's very... You have to be alert on a street circuit like Julian Palmer says. But then not do a Julian Palmer and hit the wall. As I say that, I get close to the wall. Alright. Let's slipstream this metal. You go past. I dab down the inside. The Mercedes are side by side again. They will just not let up with each other, will they? Come on, Buttle. Get in the slipstream. This is the Ferrari master plan working. Oh, nearly did, Charles. Nearly hit the wall like Leclerc. That'd be ironic because I'm in Leclerc's car. I'm in Leclerc's car. Boom, boom. That was cringe. Alright, fair enough. There's that one cringe moment. Vettel, you're supposed to be close to me, not way back there, mate. Come on, what are you doing?
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna slow down, but I'll catch up and go. If he wants to be by himself, he can be by himself, but... So if I slow down, that means Vettel's gonna slow down. And that means they're gonna catch up. So if Vettel doesn't want the 1-2, I'm fine with that. Just let me know. So I could just speed up. You're staying close, just not that close. Oh, my Stroll's out. Shock. I'll turn off the engine mode. Lap 4 is on the way, we're not putting it until lap 7 or 8. We have a choice, either lap 7 or lap 8. Depending on what part we go in lap 7. It's taking a long time to remove Lance Stroll's car. from the runoff earlier. Up there, guys. Ay. I don't like that little section right there. There's two 90-degree corners, you know, going into each other, so it just doesn't work out. You know, I know it's a street circuit and you're gonna get that, but I don't know. Just not. It just doesn't flow for that section, I guess. Yeah, I mean, if you hit it right, it's gonna flow. It's just that there's so many other ways you can mess up. Yeah, you're more likely to mess it up than get it right.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Yep. Oh, another car out.
Green flag.
Looks like it's a Haas. No, I was looking at the mini-map. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. I was looking at the mini-map. I was looking at the Haas going out of the Grand Prix. Kevin Magnussen's out. I personally think we should have a safety car, but that's just me. Or not. Alright, that works too. Yeah, take 11 years to remove Lance Stroll's car, but take 2 seconds to remove Kevin Magnussen's. That seems about right. In case you know what I'm talking about, the new map.
That looked bad. Are you
I am
alright?
stupid.
Let me know you're
I am
alright.
stupid. I just did Charles Leclerc. And it was at this moment that I knew I turned into Charles Leclerc. Oh, look! It's Seb coming around the corner at the same time. Alright, well. Well. I think that just sums it up. Alright. We're out again.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Now let's discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed me today, an incredible performance.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
So, that happened. I guess that was. I guess this part 3 done. Of 2 races, 2 DNFs. We got some work to do. But yeah, so next race, the European season, the European stint comes into play. Not European season, European stint comes into play with 1 race in Canada, but then it comes back. Don't know why, but I guess that's how it works. So, Spain up next. I have a history of Spain on this channel. But, yeah, till then, I'll see you guys later.